First of all, welcome everyone, and thank you, Mr. Chakravorti, for joining us today. So, as you know, the topic of discussion today is digital entrepreneurship, and Mr. Chakravorti is attached with the Presidency University, Bangalore, in their management department, and but more importantly, I think he has a very he has substantial experience in marketing, specifically digital marketing. So I think that is an area of interest to all of us, and maybe sir can help us and guide us, and we can have like a very fruitful discussion on that. So I hand it over to you, sir.
Okay. So let me share my screen with you all. Okay, so we will start, but we will keep the chat option open, okay?
Okay.
Right. So I want to interact with the students in the chat mode.
Okay.
And yes, Mom, madam, you please keep note of the. I'll tell you what. I want to make my session interactive. Okay, it's
Okay.
not one way. So I ask some questions, and I expect them to reply in the chat option.
Okay.
Yeah, and then some of the students will get some brownies which you have to keep account of.
Okay.
Okay. So then we will start with 14, and of course 2 of them are my friends. Thanks to them. Okay, now see, this is my first slide, right? So I want to ask the students, what sort of layout is this? You can answer me on the chat. What kind of layout is this called? See, if you don't know, no problems. You can just say like Orco did, not sure, sir. But did you understand my? Oh, you're not able to see the layout. Okay. No, I'm sharing my screen with you. You see my name, Bhaskar Chakravorti, and there are other words around. So this kind of design or this kind of layout in digital parlance, what is it called? See, these are not being graded, okay? So don't get upset if you don't know. I also learned it few days back. You can say I'm trying to show off my knowledge, but at least I'm trying to share it with you. So anyone, there was someone from animation, no?
So even I wanted to clarify. So what I see is your folder. Is that what you're showing?
Yes, this is my introductory slide.
Okay, this is your introductory slide. Okay.
But I have, what I have done is, I have used the keyword cloud. This is known as the keyword cloud because there are keywords which describes my background, and I have presented to you in a shape of a cloud. So these are known as the keyword cloud layout or design. Okay, so with that we start. As you said that I have had corporate experience in pharmaceutical companies. I have worked with 4 or 5 top 10 Indian pharmaceutical and multinational companies.
Okay.
I'm basically into healthcare marketing, but in the last 2 years, because of my MBA and marketing background, I am teaching MBA students. I'm teaching marketing management. These are the courses that we teach to MBA students in marketing. Marketing management, services marketing, sales management, business development, brand management, customer relationship management, integrated marketing communication, digital marketing. But today I'm going to talk to you all about digital entrepreneurship. Okay, not about digital marketing. Mom, ma'am, have I made it clear in the beginning?
Yes,
I'm not going to teach you all digital marketing. That we will keep for some other session. Today, I'm going to mainly talk about entrepreneurship because that is the buzzword. And digital, of course, is another buzz. Okay. So with this introduction, I move forward.
Yeah. Now, now see, now everyone could have answered that this is a cloud because we were seeing something else altogether.
Okay.
Let's stop. Now I get it. The confusion.
Okay.
So yeah, now I think most people would have told you that this is a cloud.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's okay, sir. I was thinking that, why is the desktop a cloud? Even I was wondering.
Okay. Right. Okay. So now, am I now clear, right? So now you are in the PPT.
We can see your personal. I think this is your nicely put together personal cloud.
Yeah. See, this is my keyword cloud business card.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. So now very clear. Do I need to explain this slide? Can you see this? Are you ready to be an entrepreneur? Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Now this is for the students. Okay. Now see, students, I am now taking a webinar. It's a seminar on the web, and it is about digital entrepreneurship. Okay. Now, so what I expect my audience to agree with me, certain premises that I'm going to share with you, some points I'm going to share with you, 10 points. If you don't agree with these 10 points, then there is a conflict in the sense that then you are not in, then you're wasting your time. Okay. I mean, sorry, I hope I'm not sounding very crude or negative. What I'm trying to say is that I want all students of entrepreneurship to agree with these points that I'm going to share with you. If there is any disagreement, I'm open to discussion. Okay. Am I clear? I want the students to reply. Okay. Because have you muted them? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. No problem. Okay. But then you are free to say a no in the chat box, not in the chat. Okay. Safwan, you said yes, sir. What do you mean? Which one? Yes to what? To this point of mine that I want all of you to agree with these points before I start. Otherwise, we are wasting our time here, right? Okay. Now let me come to the point. 10 points. You have to learn to self-motivate. Okay. That the fact that your senior, your boss, your employer, your manager, your teacher, your mentor, they're going to motivate you is a misnomer. No one can motivate you. You have to self-motivate yourself. Okay, number one. We can guide you how to motivate yourself. We'll come to that. But you have to be a self-motivator. Then only can you be an entrepreneur. Okay, whether you're whatever field you are in. That will come to your strengths and things like that. Okay, now, okay. There is some call, I don't know, 1 minute. Yeah, hello? No, sorry. Okay, now you have to save. As a student, from your father's pocket money, you have to start saving. Okay, don't start investing right away. Start saving, because once you plunge yourself into entrepreneurship, then you may have to break this piggy bank. So start saving. Okay. If you disagree, you will let me know at the end. I'm going to talk to you about my 10 points. I don't know why. Okay. Learn how to sell. If you don't like selling, then entrepreneurship is not your cup of tea. And by selling, let me tell you, it doesn't mean that to be smart and have the gift of the gab and be able to talk and smooth talker. No. To sell, you have to listen. To sell, you have to probe. To sell, You have to ask questions. Okay, so you have to learn how to sell. If you disagree, then again, this forum is not for you. Once you finish your graduation and you want to start entrepreneurship, hold it. You work for an entrepreneur, a young startup company. You work there as an employee. That's a very good way to learn entrepreneurship. Okay, so don't just plunge into entrepreneurship. Okay, don't just start up. Work for an entrepreneur. Then you need to network. You need to build contacts. You need to have relationships. This is very important because that will help you in entrepreneurship. Networking, building contacts, relationships. Okay, like for example, I am very much into networking, building contacts, relationships. That is why I am here in this platform talking to your students, of iLEAD. Okay, right. Then you must be prepared to work for 12 hours a day, at least for the first 2 years in your entrepreneurship. 12 hours a day for 2 years. If you are not willing to do that, then this is not your space. Okay? You have to research and learn fast. Research, by research, I don't mean PhD, but research is that whatever domain you are in, whatever space you are in, starting up, you need to have thorough knowledge. You have to do thorough research, not only the product or service or virtual, there are different layers. We'll come to that. In digital entrepreneurship, there's a virtual layer, there's a digital layer, there's a physical layer. And there's agent, there's a process, and there's a product. So all this, you have to have full knowledge. The commerce, government, business, environment, customers, competition, and you have to learn fast. If you're not willing to do that, this again is not your domain. Okay? You have to build an audience. By building an audience means, okay, now out here, y'all are 20 of you among the students. Just let me know by yes or no. How many of you? So can we get the recording call? My class is going on, need to join now. So your voice is getting blurred. My voice is still getting blurred?
No, sir, you're fine.
Okay, fine. Okay. Right. So I want you to tell me yes or no. Y or N will do. Do you have a LinkedIn account? Students, say yes. Okay. Safwan has Orco. You said no. I appreciate your honesty, but you have to have a LinkedIn account. You have to have an audience. You have to be visible in the social media. And LinkedIn is a professional media. That is where you will network. That is where you will build relationships. Okay. Ayushi, sorry, you start having building a LinkedIn account. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, that can wait. And I'm sure you already have those and no LinkedIn. So that is what. Ayushi, you must have a LinkedIn account. Okay. And you can also Google and learn from YouTube how to have a professional LinkedIn account. Okay. I have different audience bases like Upwork and Freelancer. Have thought of LinkedIn too, but never done it, though of doing that after grads. Okay, fine. You must start now. Don't wait for grads. Okay. Yeah. I have students in the LinkedIn profile. They're talking about the projects that they've done, the internships they've done. So they're already creating an audience for them. Okay, so you have to build an audience. Okay, right. I don't know which year y'all are in and all that, but LinkedIn is important. If you want to wait till grad, it's fine, but think of that. Okay, but good, you're a freelancer, so you're already an entrepreneur. Orco, very good. Okay, so that's it. Then I come to my ninth point: learn your strength. Like for example, Orco has already, I think, identified his strength in animation, and that's why he's freelancing. So you have to learn your strength and industry. Learn about that industry. Like Orco should know everything about animation. I'm not remembering the name, but there is a very big, upscaled uh, entrepreneur in animation. Okay. By the way, do you know that Steve Jobs was also an animator? How many of you know this? Come on, let's hear. Steve Jobs was an animator. That's why he also floated another company. He started Pixar. Have you all heard of Pixar? Anyone who has not heard of Pixar, just say no. Okay, I guess all of you heard. Fine. Right. Okay. So learn your strength and industry. And the last one. And the last one is don't play it safe. If you are not ready to take risks, entrepreneurship is not yours. You have to have the guts, the fire in your belly. Okay? You can't be faint-hearted. You can never be an entrepreneur if you are faint-hearted and you are not willing to take the risks. If you want to play safe, no. See, for example, we need not panic and be scared of COVID-19. We should take precaution, mask, sanitizer, social distancing, most of the time be at home. Because you all are youngsters now, your parents want you all to be at home. But see, if you maintain the protocol, then you should not be scared of COVID-19, especially if you are young and you've got good immunity, you're doing regular exercise, good diet. Why should you be scared? Okay, because percentage of death, especially for youngsters who have good immunity, is very low. So not to worry, don't be scared and take risks. So I go with the assumption that all the students here, they agree with these 10 points. Then only I will start sharing my knowledge, my experience about digital entrepreneurship. Okay, right. I need to define entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship has been described as the capacity and the willingness to develop, organize, and manage a business venture along with any of its risks in order to make a profit. See, now the key words are capacity. Okay, so that means your strength, your interest, either it's finance, healthcare, technology, services, product development, whatever your capacity. You can, I see, for example, this Orco guy reminds me, I know someone who's been a cartoonist since he was a school student. He's big time game creator and in the global market. And you have to have the willingness. Willingness means you see, here's a lot of difference between capacity and willingness. You have the capacity, but your self-motivation is very low. Your willingness, your passion, your desire to go kill is less. Then doesn't work. You have to never giving up attitude, positive mental attitude to develop It takes a long time to organize, building a team and managing even the finance, sustaining technology, developing new products, business venture, along with all the risks, because entrepreneurship is going to have a lot of risks. And you will see all the cases that I discuss, all have had very turbulent beginning with a lot of risks, but finally they made it. They survived the valley of death. In order to make a profit, see, profit is not a negative term, okay? There are entrepreneurs who are into this category of impact investments. Like, for example, have you all heard of this Rang De India? They are not for profit, but you can invest in Rang De India, and this organization takes your money to the farmer, tracks the farmer, tracks the farmer's activities, and if there is any return on that investment, it is known to you, it is transparent, and they're using technology. I'll tell you later, they're using blockchain. Okay, so that is so it's not necessary that every entrepreneurship is for profits. It can be a social entrepreneurship. It can be semi-social and profitable, because the profits that is earned in that enterprise is again pumped in, and you need to run the staff and things like that. So we'll come to all this, but the key words: capacity, willingness, develop, organize, manage, business venture, risks, and profit. Okay, this is my favorite. Now everyone, please see this very carefully. These are the 6 Ds of entrepreneurship. One is discover. You have to discover the big idea which offers a solution to solve the pain point of the customer, the society, or whatever. The big idea, discovering the big idea, is the first D of entrepreneurship. Then is designing how to convert that big idea into a solution. Which platform, which process, physical, digital, virtual, service, and then you develop that. You develop a prototype, you develop a business plan, you deploy it. Deploying here is testing it. Okay, test market, testing it. And then finally, when everything is in place, then you bring delight to your audience, whether it's a customer, the society, whatever. Okay, so now you tell me what is wrong with this slide. I want to see in the slide chat. I don't want people to just keep quiet and listen to me and not interact. I want you all to tell me what is wrong in this slide. I purposely made a mistake so that I want to know whether the students are really listening to me or playing PUBG. It happens. I'm now 2 years experience in teaching. Okay, so
before the design,
sorry?
discover, develop,
then
design.
Discover, develop, and then design. Okay, that is debatable actually. According to the person who's discovered this, okay, the sequence is this only. It is first discover, then you design, then you develop the design. You see, I'll tell you very simple. Design is creativity. Develop is innovation. Design is thinking. Develop is doing. Okay, so this sequence is correct. That is not the answer, but good, you made an attempt. Anyone else? Can you make an attempt? Something wrong here, which is sorry.
Sir,
yes.
okay, go ahead.
It's 5 Ds, not 6.
Who is that? Who's that? Manthan and Orko.
Yes, sir. This is Manthan.
Okay, okay. So, mom, ma'am, brownie for them.
Sir, I was not about to say that though. Manthan was hit the arrow. I mean, I was about to say something completely different.
Okay, then it is for Manthan, no?
Yeah, only for
Ma-
him, please.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Manthan, yeah, very good. He's a good. The Orca is a good Samaritan. He's very generous guy. He's very honest. Okay, very good. According to me, both should get a brownie. Mom, ma'am, are you keeping account of the brownies? Okay. Anyway, Manthan, you keep account of yours. Okay.
Sure, sir.
Yeah. So, okay. See. So then, what is the 6D? So, what is the 6D?
Brainstorming, sir.
Okay, okay. No, it has to be a D, right? So I'll
Yeah.
tell you what. Once you discover, once you design, develop, deploy, you have to deliver that.
Correct.
Okay? Yeah. So once you deliver means not having a delivery boy to deliver, not online, okay, big basket or
Hmm.
Amazon. No. Deliver is to execute.
So
You
then
see?
what is the difference between deploying and delivering?
Very good question. There is a thin difference. Deploy is even part of the strategy. You see, discover, design, develop, deploy is strategy. Delivery is execution. Okay, there's a big difference between strategy and
Okay.
execution.
Okay.
Okay, you have to be good in both. Remember that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so the design strategy is discover, design, develop, deploy. But when it comes to delivery, okay, what are the channels? Okay, and logistics.
Yeah,
So
logistics
delivery,
department. Yeah.
logistics, yes. Reaching out, outreach.
Hmm.
So that is, so delivery, the 6D is delivery. Okay, please make a note of that.
Okay, sir.
And then delight. Okay, right. So we come to, okay, now see, these are the, 17 sustainable development goals, okay, where there are entrepreneurial opportunities. This is uh, structured by UN, United Nations. So this is applicable all over the world. Okay, but you see, the number one is there should be no poverty. Number two is zero hunger. Number three is good health, well-being. Four is education. Five is gender equality. Six is clean water and sanitation. Okay, you go further, there are, okay, but let me tell you something. I want to share something very vital and pragmatic. In India, the entrepreneurial opportunities are in our basic needs like roti, kapra, makan, swasth, and shiksha. So I have created this keyword cloud. Okay, yeah. So shiksha and swasth, they are also part of this. I'll tell you, I met Mr. Ganesh Krishnan. He is the co-founder of Big Basket. Okay, so now he is now the co-founder of a healthcare service which is called Portia. He brings healthcare inside your door. Okay, door delivery of healthcare, everything. Okay, so he told us, he was addressing our students. We have an entrepreneur incubation center here in Bangalore. I'm right now in Bangalore, okay? So Ganesh Krishnan said that in India, entrepreneurship is easier than in developed countries because here there are more opportunities because of our basic needs of roti, kapra, makan, shwas, shiksha. So you will see, no, you will see, you take roti, Zomato, Swiggy, okay, agriculture, so many things. Kapra, Amazon and so many online services where they design your dress and deliver it to you, okay. Shiksha is the best thing now. What I am doing is Shiksha through online digital format. Then your Swasth healthcare, so many healthcare portals. Makan, Makan, there's the new business called nobroker.com. Nobroker.com, this is a startup on the digital platform, but they are not only giving you uh, accommodation, whether hired or purchased, but they are also giving you service of cleaning and pest control and cleansing, and the basic setups if you're movers and packers. So value addition. We'll come to value addition later. Okay, so these are the opportunities for entrepreneurship. Okay, next.
Actually, can I just interrupt for a second?
Yeah, please.
This
Yeah.
no broker.
Yeah.
Whenever I saw first,
Yeah.
I was thinking that it is going to be the word or the name itself is so attractive to the consumers that as if they are giving services without any brokerage or without any medium in between. So I think that is also one sort of service which people are actually looking for, and entrepreneurs also are targeting those type of services. This is what I wanted to say. So the name itself is very attractive.
Yes, of course. Yeah. But yeah, they're charging you for the service. They're not charging you brokerage, either from both the parties. But they're giving you additional service,
Yeah.
Movers and packers, cleaning, they'll also provide you a lunch pack while the day you move in and things like that. So there's a lot of value addition.
Correct.
Okay, right. So, who was that? Sorry, I didn't get you. Are you Mr. Tomal?
Rana Basu.
Okay, Mr. Rana Basu. Okay, welcome. Right. So, yeah. Now we come to a very important buzz, design thinking. Today, everyone's talking of entrepreneurship, digital, design thinking, all that. But actually, design thinking is very simple. It's nothing new. It is just trying to be creative to find a solution for a problem faced by someone by putting yourself in his shoes or her shoes. Okay, that's why design thinking, there's a company called IDEO, international company, multinational company. They are only into design thinking services. And Tim Brown, I'll tell you about Tim Brown later on. He's a fantastic guy. Okay, so he design thinking is, first step of design thinking is empathy. You put yourself in someone else's shoes to understand the problem, to know where the shoe pinches, pun intended, and then find out the pain points of the customer. Find out the pain points. Okay, these are the pain points. These are the problems that the customers are facing. How can we offer a solution? So empathize, and then you define by redefining and focusing your question based on your insights from the empathy stage. And then you start with your team, brainstorm, come up with creative solutions, ideation, right? Ideate, and then build a prototype which represents the idea. This can be of service or product. This can be physical. This can be virtual. We will come to that. There are 3 layers. Okay, is a matrix of 3 by 3. Physical, digital, virtual, right? And product, process, agent. In this matrix, you will get some solution, but you have to test the prototype. Go to the market, go to meet the customers, test it. Okay, and this is not only for business. This can be for society for anything under the sun. Design thinking. And don't think design thinking you have to be a designer, because someone here is a student of design. Okay, well, with due respect to design, definitely, but you don't have to be a designer for design thinking. See, Tim Brown, who has written a book on design thinking, okay, he says that design thinking is a human-centered approach. Human-centered approach. It's above product-centered or customer-centered. It's human-centered approach to innovation that draws from the designer's toolkit to integrate the needs of the people, the possibilities of technology, and the requirements for business success. So this is a very broad meaning of design thinking. Human-centered, innovation, integrate the needs of the people. So that means you're addressing the needs of the people and the possibilities of technology. You can have technology, you may not have technology, but technology, I will tell you later when we come to the digital part, technology always helps in productivity, okay? And the requirements for business success. So that means finally, business success means delight to the customers, value for the customers, making a difference, not just profits, okay? Now see, there are these three circles, and at the center, in the intersection, you have design thinking. And one circle is technology, the other is market, and the third is business. So in the design thinking in the intersection at the center, juxtaposed by these three facets of entrepreneurship, startups, whatever. In simple language, let me tell you, if today you start an enterprise, a startup, okay, you have to be in one of these domains, either technology or business or market, right? So you can't be in all three. If you are a marketing person, okay, fine. You team up with someone, with a techie from on technology. You team up with another finance guy. And then design thinking. But all three are involved. Business viability actually is sustenance with cash flow, funding, things like that. Marketing is desirability. We showed you the delight, the smile in the face of the customer, and that is marketing. The value, okay, more than the price is value. And technology is the feasibility, okay, which enables the technology, enables the productivity. So this is design thinking. Now, see, okay, creativity here. See, this is creativity. Creativity to entrepreneurship is through innovation. Just this, maybe you might find it complicated, but I'll simplify it. It is critical and creative thinking to constructive and design thinking. Thinking new things is creativity. Doing new things is innovation. And creating value in marketplace is entrepreneurship. Value, creating value in the marketplace. And this you can do with the business plan, because you need a blueprint of the business, because you need investment. You cannot get investment without the blueprint of the business, which is a business plan. Okay. Okay, now this is another question that I'm going to ask the students or anyone. Okay, let's see. There are 17 participants today. Normally, I don't have less than 50 participants, but doesn't matter. 17. We're looking at quality. We have got quality people today. Okay. Now, please, can you tell me who is this man? This is like a quiz so that the students are not sleeping. Come on, give me the name. I'm waiting in the chat. I can give you a hint. He is not from Bollywood.
Founder of some company, sir.
I want his name.
No, sir. I don't know this person.
Okay. Do you know the name of the company he is associated with?
No,
So
sir.
he is surely South Indian. That is kind of.
The
I
attire
couldn't
he
make that out.
was his.
Yeah, just because I am from Bangalore and I'm shaking my head like this doesn't mean I will only show South Indians.
No, there are facial traits of a South Indian person on this person. I mean, yeah.
But honestly, he's not a South Indian.
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay, so give up. But in entrepreneurship to students, you all need to know, you all need knowledge is very important. You all need to read and know. I will guide you in that. Don't worry. Okay. Not that I was knowing all this. I have also studied and I have learned from youngsters like you. Okay. Fine. So now I will tell you who he is. He is Rajiv Joshi. He is a Marathi Manus. Okay. And he is from Bombay. He is from IIT Bombay. Then he went to MIT, did his MS, MTech or MS. And then in Columbia University, he did his PhD. And then he joined IBM Watson. And he is the Innovator of the Year. But he's an Indian American. But Rajiv Joshi, he is the Inventor of the Year. Okay, inventor. I'll tell you why. He has, can you beat that? He has 250 patent in his name for IBM. And his work is very high level, higher than artificial intelligence. It is known as quantum computing. He works on fathers of supercomputer, higher than supercomputer. And we are proud of him. Indian origin, Marathi Manu from Bombay, not South Indian. Okay, right. So remember, Rajiv Joshi, Inventor of the Year, very recently. And he is with IBM Watson. IBM is a great company. Okay, right. Then we come to goals of the business. Goals of the business. Okay. Goals of the business is simple. Okay, don't think this is very complicated. No, I'll make it very simple for you. Creation and delivery of customers' value. That is the goal of the business. Creation and delivery. Each word has a meaning of creation and delivery of customers' value. Okay. So here you see, you have the cost. Okay. And then you have the price. This is the margin. This price is what the customer is WTP, willing to pay. But you are offering something more than the price, which is the perceived customer's value. Perceived customer's value. Okay. So in business, in the strategy, you must increase the value, increase the price, reduce the cost to increase the profitability. These are very simple, basic principles in business. Okay. Right. Now we come to digital entrepreneurship. Can you all see the word digital on top?
Yes, sir.
Why digital entrepreneurship? Okay. Now see, first point, actually this first point which I have today, I have edited it because BC, before COVID, this was not the first point. This will remain the first point, not only DC during COVID, even AC, after COVID, less human to human contact, more safe. Digital entrepreneurship. That is why digital entrepreneurship. And let me tell you, people are talking about new normal, but McKinsey and Company, which is number one consultancy group, they have said this is going to be the next normal, not the new normal, the next normal, where you have to have zero human contact, more safe, less human to human contact, more safe. And then, which was number one always, why digital? Because of velocity, speed, because of accuracy, direct pinpointed customers, no blank fire, no misfire. You have that we'll come to. That again, that is taught in digital marketing. Today, I'm not going to teach digital marketing. I'll give you the basic concept. Accuracy and ubiquity. This presence. You, with the digital platform, you are present everywhere. You can pinpoint your target audience. You know, you have analytics. You can service. You can communicate. You can offer a solution to a well-defined target audience based on the segmentation. And the targeting segmentation is always based on demographics, psychographics, behavior, even attitude. So all that is accuracy. Velocity, speed, real time. You get your feedback from your customers very fast. So all this in the digital platforms have made the digital entrepreneurship as the foreground of disruptive innovation and development. A big word, disruptive innovation. I want you all to know what disruptive innovation is. Okay. There are some books which I will suggest. I will come to that. Remember, disruptive innovation. Okay. Then digital platforms provide global reach. Once you are in the digital platform, you are global. Today, Reliance, with all the other investors, particularly Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, and all the other investors, it is now global. Earlier, they were only talking about the Indian population, how many is 56 crores internet users, okay, 400 million. Now they're talking about 4 billion customers all over the world with these investments and partnerships, okay? Global reach. And there are studies, Harvard Business School. We all believe by Harvard Business School, okay? Harvard Business School has done a lot of research, and they have come to this finding that digital organizations are 26% more profitable than their industry peers. 26% more profitable. The return on investment and the profits much more. Because simple, less investment, speed, accuracy, ubiquity, global, right? So that is why digital entrepreneurship. If you want to start a startup, think digital. And because of the internet access in India, see, I think soon we will be talking about 5G, right? And already this is actually old data, 56 crores, but now it must have gone up. 64.7% total growth in internet users. Now, I'll come to the main point here. Mobile phone has become a powerful media because people, even in the rural India, we are using mobile internet. Okay, so mobile is the new market. And see the number of internet users. It is estimated, expected by Cisco, which is a giant tech company, that in 2021, just 1 year, after 1 year, exactly after 1 year, there will be 829 million internet users in India. Today we have 730 million users. This is also again an educated guess or guesstimation. 730 million, June 2020. After 1 year, 829 million. Okay, right. So we have to use this internet in the startup. And what are the emerging technologies? This is very interesting. All the students, you all must remember that you all must know what is artificial intelligence. See this diagram? You will see that artificial intelligence is the outer circle. Inside is a subset, machine learning, and even inside is deep learning, another innermost core. Okay, so it is nothing but algorithm with coding, preferably Python, which I don't know. I wish I can learn, but you youngsters should learn all this. Okay, you can. You don't have to have technical background. You can. I will show you so many startups that the person who had the big idea was not a technical person, but he partnered with technical people who knew how to apply artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, image processing. Okay, so just to give you some examples of artificial intelligence in our day-to-day environment, you know, like once nowadays you're writing a Gmail, okay, you will see that it's suggesting the next word. It has tracked you, it knows what you're going to write. That is artificial intelligence. Then, okay, now you are on an e-commerce platform. You selected an item and you kept it in the cart, okay, but you did not make the payment. What has happened is artificial intelligence built in that website or that e-commerce platform is tracking you, and it will remind you when you visit your other social media platform that, hey, you showed interest in this product, but you have kept the payment incomplete. That is artificial intelligence. I can give you more. In healthcare, diagnostics, there's so much of it, especially the normal images, and then take an image, compared, diagnosis done. That is image processing based on artificial intelligence. Internet of Things. If you have a smart apartment, you leave, go out, you forgot to switch off the geyser, the heater, you can switch it off from outside. Internet of Things, smart sensors, wearables, blockchain. I'll show you nowadays young guys, they're working on. Earlier blockchain had a bad image of Bitcoin and this and that, but now blockchain is a distributed ledger system, very transparent, and you can track products in supply chain applications, electronic health records, cryptocurrencies, cyber security. I will give you an example of a teenager who's an entrepreneur on cryptocurrency. I'll come to that. Big data. Big data is huge data. Like, for example, Facebook uses big data. Stock exchange uses big data. Robots. You have now robots taking your temperature, okay? And the robots will tell you as soon as you enter, this is your temperature, but you're not wearing your mask. So there is built-in artificial intelligence and the robot is responding. 3D printing. 3D printing, yesterday I heard Hewlett-Packard's, HP, they have started printing through 3D, that is additive manufacturing. They have started printing the spare parts of a ventilator, because remember, ventilators which have been now used in ICUs for COVID cases, they're all imported. Some of them assembled here, but the parts are imported. Now HP is manufacturing those parts by 3D printing. So see these technologies. Drone has been used in Rajasthan for preventing these locusts affecting the fields. Food drops for in natural calamities and things like that. So all these technologies, emerging technologies, are going to be used. Okay. So there is a word called digital Darwinism. Technology is advancing faster than us catching up, but that should not happen. Okay, there should be digital Darwinism. Right. Okay. So products, products are. Hey, by the way, you all can sip, drink water, have a cup of tea, okay, and listen to me. Doesn't matter. But sorry, no break. I'll finish off. Don't worry. Now, okay. So we started late. Now there are three variables in digital business. See, your product, as I was telling you earlier, product can be physical product, physical product, digital product, or virtual product. Virtual product is, you don't know from where it is coming. You want to buy property, they give you a headphone and viewer, and then you see your property. Okay, you will design it. The designer shows the design of your new apartment without visiting. Virtual product. But it can be delivered in the digital process. Finally, you get the physical product, but the process is virtual. So there are many combinations of this. The product type can be physical, digital, virtual, and the agent also can be physical, digital, virtual, and the process of the business also can be physical, digital, virtual. Right? Your assignment is to think about what are the various examples. I give you broadly. Virtual is something which it is there, but you can't feel it, see it. Digital also is, at least you can see, okay, that okay, my Facebook, my picture has been posted. That is a digital format, right? And the physical product is that you get a USB, okay, where you have that picture. Your friend has given you that picture, a digital picture in a USB, and you plug in to transfer it to your laptop. So that's a physical product, right? Okay. Okay. Now this one, I'll not go very much deep into this. Marketing potentiality analysis. MAP. MAP is knowing the market. See, I told you, technology, finance, and marketing. These are the three cornerstones of any entrepreneurship. Okay, so you need to know the market size, the market share, who are the competitors, what product, how it fits, what is the strategy, the technology, how you're going to execute it. And finally, if everything is there, the performance is good, then you can sustain it. This is the business model action plan. This again also, this is very classical. It was founded by Alexander Osterwalder, business model canvas in 2004, 2005. You have to place, if you want a business, in one business plan in one page. Okay, what is the value proposition? Now this Geo is going to say, my value proposition is to reach 4 billion people across the world. How? Key activities through WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, technology. Key resources, all the investors. They have, till today, there has been 100 crore rupees investment. 100 crore rupees. You check today's Economic Times. 100 crores means 97.6 crores. Okay. Who are the key partners? Whoever has invested, they are the key partners. And then, of course, even local Kirana is the investor partner. Customer relationship, channels. The Geo has so many channels. What are the customer segments, the value delivery, cost structure, and the revenue streams. This is very important because this is the foundation. This is where you want your investor to see, okay, and invest in your project. So the 7 essential abilities: identify the opportunity, evaluate, appreciate, leverage, discover, understand, learn. What is the big business? This is the 7 challenges. What are the business ideas? Transfer the concept. Okay, fine. No, I can carry on. There is time. Okay. What is a big business idea? How to transfer the concept into commercial venture? Who will fund? These are all the questions that you need to answer. Why anyone will fund my venture? How to cross the debt valley? Crossing the debt valley is, like once you start earning regularly, once you've created community, created customers, created loyal customers, then you can be sure that you have crossed the debt valley. And how to scale up? Once you've paid back all your debts and things like that, and then you get investors, and then you scale up. Okay, I'm skipping this. This is how people fund you. You have to have a very good business plan with all the probability of success. These are the investors. Nowadays, investors are all online. There are many types of investors: venture capitalists, angel investors, serial investors, all entrepreneurs like Big Basket, Ganesh Krishnan, all these big people, industrialists, they are investors. These are the top 10 Indian startups. 197, that is Paytm Mall. Okay, 4.4 billion US dollars they've got funding. So Ola Cabs, Oyo, Renew Power, Snapdeal, Swiggy, Byju's, Big Basket, Delivery, Zomato, all these. Okay, who led the digital transformation of your company? COVID-19. Everyone is now thinking digital because of COVID-19. And mostly opportunity taken by healthcare. See, 1mg, Pharmacy, MedLife, they were only online pharmacies, but now they've gone into online consultation, telemedicine. Practo, they were only appointments, but now they are integrating. Their pharmaceutical companies are sponsoring Practo to have webinars, something like that. CureFit is another. It has actually done the best, $750 million. Figures indicate the valuation. Again, how do you evaluate the company is also another ball game. Now see 3D printing. Yeah, I told you about this. HP, they're making ventilators. See this health innovation. Now your mobile smartphone is used as glucometer. And not only, and very simple, just a piece of paper, you enter here and then you put the blood drop with, you have to prick, and then a drop of blood will give you everything. HbA1c, blood glucose, lipid profile, hemoglobin, all this. Jana Care, you check it out. See this is a spraying machine. Our Jadav in Nasik, this is innovation with the tractor, but he has not scaled up. There is chance if there is someone, even Prime Minister has recognized his innovation. Now this guy, I am in touch with him, Atul Nambiar. He's just an MBA. He's not a techie, but he's an MBA. See what he has done. Let me see. I want you all to. I hope you all. I'm going to play this video just to show you recent innovation and in the market, go to market, and then I'll tell you something about it. Can you all hear?
Yeah, sir.
Huh?
Yes,
no?
sir.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir, we can hear.
We can't hear what's going on in your screen, sir. I think you have to turn on the screen audio for that.
Audio, you can't hear?
No, because you have to turn the share computer sound thing.
Okay.
Different.
1 minute, 1 minute. Ah, okay, okay. Now I got it. No, no. But at least just see the product.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just see the product.
So basically, sir, if anyone puts anything over here, the things get sanitized. Is that?
Yes, yes. There's ultraviolet.
Right.
This is ultraviolet. So you have to keep all your belongings from the pocket. Mobile, watch, everything, rings. You keep it here once you come out from outside. And so that's the concept. Okay.
I think it's a great.
No, and it is also an air purifier.
Right. So it
Okay.
has multiple purposes, and that's why it's also got that value addition thing to it. Right?
Yeah, yeah. So see this. Yeah. I don't know, technology again. So, and he's got it tested, you know. He's got it tested. This is available in YouTube. Okay. This is the air filter.
Assist you in any way? I'm just trying to like.
No, actually, but anyway, have you all seen the product? It's like, see here, it's like a bedside table. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
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 sir.
we can hear you.
Okay. See, it's like a bedside table, and at the back there is a UV LED provision which sanitizes this drawer for your home, for your offices, and for your personal items. And apart from that, this has an air purifier. So it's a sanitizer come air purifier. Now this guy, Atul, I know him personally, Atul Nambiar. He came out with this innovation, and he did bootstrapping. He got money from his family, friends, and made 50 such units. Okay, and he put this video on YouTube. And then he got inquiries from this company called L Measure, L Measure, which is a 15-year-old company of innovation, the smart platform, and they are now partners. And in meanwhile, Atul Nambiar, he got orders for 5,000 units, and partnering with L Measure, it is in the pipeline because he's invested, like it's a win-win situation. And now instead of Corona Killer, he has named, see, L Measure, that L is also here, L Clear. L Clear is the name of the product, and the price is 15,000 rupees. So now I asked him some questions. Now let me tell you something very interesting. He actually did not go through any of the processes that we teach on entrepreneurship. Now this is a practical situation. He said that I don't know what is design thinking, but I thought that the ultraviolet source I know, LED ultraviolet, because I have made smart lamps before and air purifier, and I know a neighborhood who does these cabinets, so he prepared this for me, and I didn't even take customers' feedback. I showed it to some clinics, hospitals. I put it up on YouTube, and then I sold my 50 units. And then what happened is that this company, L Measure, they partnered with him, and now he's got 5,000. Now he's ready to scale up. That is what I'm trying to say, is that startup without any planning. But now I told Atul, see, you now need to really plan your business plan. Okay, you work out on your business plan, your partners, your investments, what is the cash flow, what more funding you want to do, how you want to scale up. Take the feedback from your 50 customers. He has not taken the feedback from these 50 customers. I said, no, you have to find out. So he's on the job now. Okay. So this is one live case that I wanted to share with you all. This is okay. The another case. Now I want to talk to you all about teenage entrepreneurs. This is very important. No matter what we talk about, but teenage entrepreneurs, how they have done. Like for example, there is this boy. He was 16 years. Today he is now 18. When 2 years back, he started this company, Generic Aadhaar, in Bombay. He's from Thane. He's Maharashtrian. He did it in Maharashtra, Pune and Bombay. He found there are many pharmacies, old pharmacies, who were actually not doing well because of online pharmacies and then medical malls. In Bombay there's a lot of hype, like sophistication, growth, technology, this, that. So he got an idea that if he gets generic medicine from a factory which is World Health Organization good manufacturing practices certified, that means good quality, generic product, he can sell it at much more affordable price. Okay, because of the branding, the prices are more. So there's no marketing cost. Straight from the factory, he created an ecosystem where he started supplying to these pharmacies, but under his banner, Generic Aadhaar. Okay. Now, these pharmacies are bouncing back to life, surviving, doing well, because they've got their customers, their old pharmacies, and their customers are getting good quality medicines, especially for high blood pressure, for diabetes, right? Chronic diseases at much cheaper price, 80% less. Okay. So he has now 50 pharmacies. Earlier they used to be called chemists. Now the word is pharmacies. They've got 50 pharmacies in many, and he wants to now grow. His plan is, dream is to go pan India with at least 1,000 pharmacies. And you know what? You can't beat it. See this. Ratan Tata has invested 50% of the stake in this teenage boy, Arjun Deshpande. Ratan Tata's personal investment. Ratan Tata personal investment, there are many in many companies, startups. So Arjun Deshpande, with his generic Aadhaar, has got 50% stake from Ratan Tata. Now that is, and why digital? Because he's got a database of all these pharmacies, and he's given them softwares for inventory control, order processing. Everything is on digital platform. And, this is real time successful entrepreneurship exhibited by a teenager. And not only that, there are many, I've got at least, see this, Avantika Khanna. She's from Delhi. She's a very talented girl. She's also 18, 19 years. She was a photographer, writer, traveler. So what she did is she founded a community to visit historical places in India, okay, and involve technology in this. And this is it. I'll show you in the next slide. Her, you can say this is a social entrepreneurship. This is again, which we call impact investment, where she's got investment because she has a team all over India. And this is a social entrepreneurship because her story is, her website or digital platform is known as India Story. Okay, see how India Story uses modern technology to highlight the past. This juxtaposition of old and new is what makes us unique. This guy, Varun Goel, 18 years old, he has used blockchain in a platform called todayqcom.com. And you know what? He gives the highest signal accuracy of the trade market with cryptocurrency. He is using blockchain as the technology, cryptocurrency. So this is, what did I say? Varun Goel. You can check out todayq.com. 18 years old. Okay, forget about these. Okay, now I have a question. I think the numbers have reduced, but can you identify this gentleman here? Can you see my cursor? Anyone? Okay, my cursor is on this man. All these others, you know.
Yeah.
They are not entrepreneurs, but they are investors today.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. But I want you to identify this because there is this very relevant reason why I want you all to identify this guy. Can you see the cursor?
Yes. Is he? I think he's associated with Zoom.
Absolutely correct. What is your name?
Manthan.
Manthan. Oh, you're the star of today's webinar.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. His name is Eric Yuan. Eric Yuan.
Okay.
He's a Chinese American. He's the founder and CEO of Zoom, the platform that we are using today. Yeah. And the valuation of his company today is $50 billion. $50 billion. Some 48.6, but by the time we are now, it must have been 50 billion. Okay. So remember Eric Yuan. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now tell me, Manthan, who is missing in this, among these stalwarts? Who is missing?
Who is missing? Mr. Ambani.
No, he's there, no?
Who?
Where?
Manthan is the star this
Oh,
evening.
yeah, he's not there. Mr. Ambani is not
Manthan,
there.
Mr. Ambani is not here.
Yeah,
Correct.
he's there. Can you see him now?
Yes, I can see him now.
Yeah, both father and son.
Son, yep.
Yeah. And he's in big time. He was the only one who made money during this lockdown.
Quarantine. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And he's still making money.
Yeah. See, as of today, it is 97.6 thousand crores investment.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this is another guy you need to watch. Anupam Sinhal, bookmybuy.com. He's got a digital platform where he can provide you with a maid. And his story is that a lot of domestic workers were fired in the last 2 months. They are desperate for jobs, but many have decided not to go back to their employers who left them in a lurch during the lockdown. This is his story. And and then you need to visit bookmybuy.com to see the 2 modules of payments that he has, pre-payment and post-payment. But like he's got a database of household helpers all across. Okay, now Zomato, this guy, he was not a techie, but he partnered with Pankaj. So, and you know what Zomato is today. So my message is that you don't have to be a techie, but you youngsters, I tell all the students to keep themselves updated, abreast with technology. Okay. Again, Kabir of Dunzo, he was not a techie, but he partnered with someone. These are some of the books I want you all to study. Especially the Lean Startup, Eric Ries. Oh, this you have to read. These are the books that I would recommend. And Andrew Grove, Manthan, he is the CEO and founder of Intel. Yeah.
The
He's
process
written,
I've been using now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's written a book, called Only the Paranoid Survive. Only the Paranoid Survive. So this one is a must for young entrepreneurs. Okay. Again, and then you all should know about Christensen, because he's the one who talked about creative disruption, okay, or disruptive innovation. Yeah. And then people do not buy goods and services, they buy relations, stories, and magic. Okay, so this is the story that you get in the Amazon box. Okay, so Amazon, he only delivers, aggregates and delivers, but he tells the story of his sellers. This is marketing. Okay. Now, Manthan, do you know what kind of format this is? How to build a profitable startup? Have you seen this kind of presentations? I'll make it bigger.
Yeah,
it starts like this. It starts like this.
Okay.
Yeah, one by one. First, you'll get this. Why build up startup? What are the challenges? Like that,
Okay.
This is known as the mind map. Mind map.
This is mind mapping. Okay.
Yes, mind map. Okay. And lastly, why do you think I have given her picture?
You have to identify the company.
No, it is no. Company everyone knows. She's Kiran Majumdar Shaw of Biocon.
Okay.
But why I have given her picture? This is my last slide, because she has been declared as the Entrepreneur of the Year.
Okay.
Just check that out. Okay.
Sure, sir.
So with that, I come to an end. I'm sorry. I think I've taken a long time, and but I only
No, sir,
hope.
it was a wonderful webinar from your side.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Deeply enjoyed it, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. Welcome.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Thank you so much, sir.
Any questions?
So I have one kind of question.
Who's that, Manthan?
No, I'm Orko, sir.
Orko, okay. Yeah, Orko, come, tell me. Orko Shandal. Yes.
Yeah, sir. The question is that we were talking about how artificial intelligence is kind of growing and how that's being incorporated in today's business decisions.
Yes.
But at the same point of time, I mean, it's kind of romantic to think in such a way. But is it that all of these technological advances and still we are helpless in the midst of a pandemic? So, I mean, I think, I mean, is it a calling for us to look somewhere else for solutions other than the traditional business thinking or something like that?
Yes, you have to think of the next normal. Okay, now everything has changed. Okay, everyone's working from home, so ergonomics are thinking of how to improve your home setup with office furniture. I'm just telling you about the opportunities.
Right, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So there are, especially in healthcare sector, there's so many opportunities in the next normal. But this is for sure that we are going to there'll be more, most of these IT companies, they're allowing their employees to work from home, number one. Number two is that you can still do your coding from home because they've got good computational facilities at home. Okay, I mean, the company must be providing them. So
Yes,
they
sir.
can do their coding and
So, sir,
work on their algorithms for yeah.
So should we be completely driven by the profit-making motive? I
No,
mean,
no, not at all, not at all. I have a slide which I can show you later, but I'll tell you. See, entrepreneurship today is about providing value to the society. Okay, it
even at the
does.
cost of running at losses.
Yes, yes, because they know that they are confident that they will survive, overcome the valley of death.
Right, sir.
Yes. So I'll explain to you about the value of death. Like now, your dad, whoever, your parents, they are investing in you to study this course in iLEADs, right? They are investing in you. They are paying
Yes,
for
sir.
your fees, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the investment phase where there is decline. There is negative income. But once you graduate and you start your internship, you will start earning.
Yeah.
Okay. And then once you get placement,
Yeah.
or okay, and I'm talking about a job now, okay?
Yeah.
Because I told you, you have to also start working for an entrepreneur. That is the
Yeah.
best way to start. So once you,
Like kind of like an apprenticeship or something.
yes, you learn from them. Because you, as an entrepreneur, you have to be a lifelong learner.
Absolutely.
Okay, right. Now, so once you start earning, then you can, and you see that, okay, you found your domain, you found your space, you're going to focus on that. That is when you overcome the valley of death. And then, but you reach a point known as the break-even point.
Yeah.
Where you have cleared all your debts.
Yeah.
And then whatever thereafter you earn is your profit. You
Right.
save, you invest, whatever. Okay. So have I answered your question?
Yeah, absolutely, sir. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay. Oh, someone, Manthan, the video was not audible. Yeah,
it was very.
Yeah. What is the difference between digital? Okay, digital and virtual products. Okay, digital and virtual. Very good. There's a thin difference. Huh? See, what happens is that digital product you can see, you can work on, you can play with digital product, but virtual product you can't see. No, virtual product you can experience. Like now, of course, there is virtual reality. Virtual reality, you can experience, but you don't know from where that source, the source is. You don't know where the source is. That remains unknown to you. That's in the cloud. Mainly, cloud is virtual. In your microchips is digital, and your interface, what is tangible, is physical. Aritra, I don't know. So what HBR stands for? Very good, Manthan. HBR is our Bible. That is Harvard Business Review.
Okay.
Harvard Business Review. Harvard Business School Review. Yes.
It has been reviewed by the Harvard Business School.
Business School. Yes, yes. No, it's a journal. It's a journal called HBR.
It is a yardstick for all the statements.
Absolute benchmark.
Benchmarks. Okay.
Benchmark. Communication is missing. Building relationship is missing. Just a guess. Okay, fine. Absolutely. I have different audience base. Yeah. I think I have seen all the word cloud. Yeah. Sneha had written word cloud. Right, you're right. Word cloud. So I think then we can call it a day.
Thank you for the seminar, sir. That was a very good seminar, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you for the seminar, sir. It was very informative.
Welcome, Manthan. Welcome. Yeah.
Welcome, Thiru.
Hi, welcome.
So what about those brownie points I received?
Yeah, Manthan. Don't worry. Yeah. Mom, yes, okay, let me tell you. No, I have given, someone asked about HBR review.
Yeah.
I have sent a PDF of, I think, a dozen of HBR reviews on entrepreneurship to Mr. Chopra.
Okay.
To share it with you all, to share it with the participants as a free gift. This is my free gift to all.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. There are a PDF containing 12 HBR articles.
Okay.
On entrepreneurship.
Okay.
On digital entrepreneurship.
In order to understand the word more, even more elaborated.
Yes. Okay, Manthan.
Okay, sir.
But I'll remember you for your reward.
Thank you so much.
Okay, then.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Tamal has muted himself.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you were there. You are present.
It was a wonderful webinar.
Thank you very much. Most welcome.
Okay.
Right. So bye then. I'll leave.
Okay.
Bye, everyone. Thank you so
Bye,
much.
sir.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.